Hi, my name is Andrew from Penn-Plax, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the Optimizer and why it's a great product and why you may want it for your canister filter on your aquatic tank or your aquatic reptile tank. The Optimizer is a pre-filter, and how it works is you hook it up to your canister filter and it uses the power of the canister to pull in water into the pre-filter, taking out large debris and waste before it even gets to your canister. And what this does is it helps extend the life of your canister as well as the media inside. Now, like I said, the Optimizer works on the power of your canister, so it's going to fit most on the market in all Penn-Plax canister filters. So today I'm going to show you how to hook up the Optimizer to your Penn-Plax Cascade canister filter and how to install it to any filter on the market. So what I have here is the Penn-Plax Cascade canister filter lineup, starting with the 500, the 700, the 1000, the 1200, and the 1500. Now, if you have a 700 through a 1500, these are going to fit out of the box with the Optimizer. No adapters or anything are going to be necessary. You get your Optimizer, you have any of these, it's going to fit no problem. That's going to hold true for any canister filter on the market that uses a 5/8 inch tube. If you have a filter that uses that, you'll be good to go for the Optimizer. If your canister filter uses a hose size other than 5/8 inch, that's fine. You can use the Optimizer as well. You just might need an adapter. The 500 Cascade canister filter uses a 1/2 inch tube. So like I said, you could still use it with the Optimizer, you just might need a different adapter. So now I'm going to show you how to hook up your Optimizer to your canister filter on your tank. So what I have here is the Cascade 700 canister filter. This uses a 5/8 inch tubing like the other filters I mentioned before in our Penn-Plax Cascade line. So if your filter uses the 5/8 inch tubing, this is for you. And it doesn't matter if it's a Penn-Plax filter or not. Most filters on the market, if they use a 5/8 inch tube, it's going to work well with the Optimizer. So let me show you how to do that. First, you're going to take the intake tube of your already established canister filter, you're going to take that off and you're going to put it onto the intake of the Optimizer. So now once that's done and everything's fully secured, you're going to take the included 5/8 inch tubing that comes with the Optimizer, put it onto the output of the Optimizer and the input of your canister filter. Once everything's secure, you're good to go. It's going to take the power from the canister filter, it's going to pull in water from the intake of the Optimizer, it's going to filter out large debris like I said before, and then it's going to send in some clean water into your canister filter where it's going to finish up the filtering process. Then it's going to send it back out into your tank through the normal output of the canister filter. It's really that easy. If you have the 5/8 inch tubing fitting on your canister filter, it's that simple. If you do have the Cascade 500 or other brands on the market that use smaller or larger tubing, you might need an adapter, and that's what we're going to go over next to show you how to set up. So now I have the Cascade 500 canister filter, which uses a 1/2 inch tube instead of the 5/8 inch that the Optimizer uses. So if you have a canister that uses a smaller sized tube or a larger tube, that's okay, it's going to work. I'll show you how to set it up. The first thing you're going to need is 2 adapters that you can find at our official Penn-Plax replacement site listed below or at your local hardware store. In this case, we have 1/2 inch tubing, so we have a 1/2 inch to 5/8 inch tube adapter. You'll need 2 of those. Next, you'll need the 5/8 inch tubing that comes with the Optimizer, and you'll have to snip off just about 2 inches off the end of that. If you have some other tubing laying around, you can use that as well, but it's included in it, you can use it, you can cut it right off. The next thing you'll need is the intake tube from your canister filter. In this case, like I said, it's a 1/2 inch. And you also need about 2 inches off the end of that, similar to how we did with the tube included with the Optimizer. You can cut it off yourself, which is what I did, or if you have extra tubing lying around, you can use that as well. If you need more tubing, however, you can go to the website I just mentioned, our official Penn-Plax replacement parts site, and you can get tubing there to hook it up. So let me show you how to do it. First, you're going to take the intake tube from your canister and you're going to want to hook it up to the intake of the Optimizer. When you do that though, you'll find that it won't fit, obviously, because it's not the right size tube. This is where you'll take the 5/8 inch tubing included with the Optimizer that you cut and put it onto the Optimizer. Now you'll take one of your adapters, you'll put the 5/8 inch side into the tube and hook up the intake tube from your canister into the other end. So the same way you did that, you'll do the exact opposite on this side. Since you have the 5/8 inch tubing that was included with the Optimizer, you're going to go ahead and put that into the output of the Optimizer. And you'll take the small clipping of the tube that you have for your size canister filter and you'll put that into the intake for your filter. And now you'll take your adapter, put the right size into the right size, and you'll be connected and good to go. So this is going to work with most canister filters on the market. See what size tubing your canister filter comes with, find the appropriate size adapter, and you'll be good to go to use the optimizer.